Hi, I'm Phyllis from SouthernFrugal.com. Well, we've had another change of plans. The plan I drew out for the tiny house, it didn't even last 24 hours. It really didn't. But we looked at the site. Now, this was recommended by Steve, one of the subscribers that left a comment, and he left the URL for a site that has a man and his wife that built a tiny house. And now I'll have to tell you that we had looked at this gentleman's site many times, and he even gives a free little course on the internet. We also took that little course. But what had me not real happy with the tiny house that they built, I didn't like the way it looked on the inside, the decor. He had a much more modern look, and he had the windows were black, and then all the walls were white, and I didn't care for the stuff that the walls were made out of. Now, I very much want the walls in the tiny house to be the beadboard type stuff. You get it on a big sheet, but it looks real, and I definitely wanted to use that. And I do not want the black windows, but another person wrote in and said you could get those Anderson windows in a sort of a tan color, so we're definitely looking at that. But here's the big thing. What I had not remembered was that this gentleman's site, and I will leave that down below in the comments, and if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put it up as a little bubble in the video. But anyway, you'll be able to click on it and go to the site. Anyway, the bathroom at the other end of the house. I don't know why we didn't, you just look at something for so long, and in this man's tiny house, he had a composting toilet. We just definitely are not doing a compost toilet. I know, they don't smell and all that stuff, but it was humongous. And so that just kind of turned me off on the bathroom. So I didn't look back at that. I should have, though, because we would be able to, we were having a problem knowing how to put the sink in that little bathroom that we had drawn out. And I actually drew it out, but we kind of did it together. And still couldn't figure out the sink, and then finally decided, well, we'll just have to get one of those little marine sinks. And then Mr. Bokey said, I can't deal with that, because he uses an electric razor, but about once a week he uses the kind, the regular razor, and he said, I'm not dealing with that little sink. So we had to come up with another plan. But anyway, so thank you, Steve, for reminding us of this site. So we went back and were thinking of nothing but the bathroom. Then we discovered our upstairs bathroom, the one that's off the dressing room, is 4'9". So if we do this, we can actually have the 48-inch shower, which is what we both want. And we can also have the regular sink beside the commode, and just put it at the other end of the house, which will also make it closer to the septic tank connection, because the way the former owner, Mr. Hughes, did that land up there is he made a separate connection for his son's septic, his son's Class A. So the connection is right there. All you got to do is connect it. It's really that simple. It's got a little cap on it now. But anyway, I think this bathroom needs to be at that end. Now that means that we'll have to run, a drain pipe from the kitchen sink. But it also means my kitchen can be bigger. Yeah. So anyway, redrawing the plans today. And again, thank you very much, Steve. Had you not put that in there, I don't think we would have ever gone back to this gentleman's site. I don't think we would have. So we'd have still been trying to figure out how to get that little sink in that bathroom. But anyway, I'm going to take y'all upstairs, and we're getting ready to do a smoothie. And I'm actually doing one just like I did yesterday that Mr. Bucky and I both thought was absolutely delicious. And then we'll go upstairs and I'll show you that bathroom, because all we've got to do is make it 1 foot smaller, which is super easy to do. So anyway, let's fix this smoothie and then we're going to go upstairs. All right, so this past week I got some baby spinach. It is organic baby spinach. And we were using less stuff in the smoothie. So this morning we're just using 3 cubes of cream of wheat and oatmeal, some of the apples that I froze last August, I think, and also the pineapple was from last August. So this is probably the equivalent of a good half cup of pineapple. No oranges, no carrots, none of that. So we're just going to put all this in, along with 2 bananas. Let me get this in here. Just a little bit frozen still. And we're going to do the bananas right in the middle of this. Let me tell you about the knives. Excuse me. Cuisinart finally sent me my knife that had warranty and it had chipped. And now they're saying super strong, sharp, more durable than stainless steel. So I finally got it. It was on back order for what, 3 months, but I finally got it. And also this one, can y'all see that it's got a couple of little teeny little chips in it. And I've used this because they sent this to me right away under warranty. I've used this one, let's see, October, November, December. So almost 4 months, and I have really used it. I mean, I chop stuff like the carrots and all that on this little board here. I really have given it a fit, and I've just got 2 tiny little, just teeny little chips in it there. So anyway, I wanted to point that out, that on the Cuisinart, because they've got the 5-year warranty, you can just, right on the back it tells you the number to call. It's an 800 number. You can send, if you get one of these and your knife chips, you can send it right back and they'll replace it. Now, they have changed the design a little bit, and I actually like this design better than the one I had. So anyway, good company. They followed through on their promise. They were on back order though. So, but anyway, it finally did happen. I actually got them. I had gotten this one right away, but then they said the other one's on back order. All right, so we're going to put 2 bananas. Am I talking and talking? I told myself yesterday, you need to calm down. You do. And I haven't been able to. I'm just still very excited about building this little tiny house. Very excited. Because I know we can do it. And now with the change for the bathroom, I mean, you know, we just couldn't figure out how to get the sink in there. And let's face it, for a bathroom, you have got to have a sink. I gotta wipe my hands off. All right, so yesterday I know I'm going back and forth. This is what happens when you get excited. All right, yesterday, I just put a little bit of peanut butter in the smoothie. Now I'm going to have to put sugar in there because I did yesterday. Actually about a good tablespoon in there. And I'm going to add, this is a 2-cup measure. I'm going to put about 1 cup in there. Yeah, 1 cup. All right, we're going to grind this up now. Let me find my lid. All right, y'all ready? All right, I'm going to cut it off because we have a person out in California that doesn't like to hear the real loud, so I try to cut it off, you know, when in a courtesy. We'll be right back. All right, I ended up putting about 1.5 cups of water in here this morning. Now, it doesn't have near as much as we usually use, as many ingredients, but it's delicious. I did taste of it. It is absolutely delicious. So we don't often use just the baby spinach. We just, you know, use a lot of other stuff with it. And I mean a lot of other greens with it. But this week I decided I'm going to do the spinach. All right. So good. There's what it looks like, bright green. It's just very, very good. Very good. Really one of our absolute favorites. All right, I'm going to take y'all upstairs before we drink our smoothies because they're good and cold. So we'll be right back. We're going upstairs. All right, we are upstairs in the master bedroom, and this is the dressing area, and the bathroom's just beyond that. Now, Mr. Bucky designed this back years ago, and we've got a little area over there. There's my measuring tape and my little notes, but this was my area for getting ready, and got a little chair so you can sit down and put your shoes on. And then here's the main bathroom. So you see we've got a sink here and the commode. Now this is 4 feet across right here. And then here's the shower, and the shower is 48 inches. And that shower base there is one of those marble composite things. Anyway, it weighs 300 pounds. So how do I know that? Because Mr. Bucky and I had to get it up the steps. They delivered it, but they wouldn't bring it up the steps. So we kind of slid it up and pushed it up and all that. But anyway, I really do like that, but we won't be able to have that kind of base in the tiny house. But we can get a shower that's all one unit, 48 inches, and it's going to fit. Now, the only difference is this room is 4 foot wide and 9 inches across. So all we have to do is take out 1 foot. And each one of these tiles is 12 by 12. So you can see that the shower would come over to right here. Now, if we make the door 24 inches, which is what it would be, and I want to have a pocket door like right in here, the 24-inch pocket door, which means that we are going to have to do something different with the electrical. So we got to plug in, and one of these switches is for the fan and one is for the light. So what I'm thinking is we'll have to come around here over on this side. Instead of the shower coming right up to the edge here, we'll have to move the 24-inch door in this way and be able to have the light switch and the fan switch right over here on this wall. So anyway, of course, this is a tile shower, and the one we'll have will not be a tile shower. So it's going to be one of those one-piece jobs. Yeah, so this will work, y'all. And of course, we'll use a different type sink since this is one of those little pedestal sinks. But we'll figure out the sink too. But you see, there's plenty of room here. We've got, what, about 3 inches here. And I'd say this is 4 inches. And then over here, we've got at least probably, that looks like 2.5 inches. So they could actually even be closer together, but we don't need that since we can have it 4 foot wide. All right, y'all, let me go back in here. So there's what it looks like, just minus 1 foot. Let me turn this camera around. Okay, we're still having trouble. Let me turn around. Oop. Okay, there. We're still having trouble finding the trailer. So if y'all know of where we can find a trailer, please leave it in the comments below. We both looked again last night. And, you know, the other people that had one, they just won't call us back. And you keep calling now, I'm calling and I don't get an answer. So I don't know. We're still looking, though. If y'all know, of course, we live in South Carolina. So, you know, we need something close. We could do North Carolina, Georgia, Florida even. Yeah, we could do all 3 of those. So if y'all know of some way that we can get a trailer, now I think probably they sell the 26 foot, but if they build it for you, they can add the other 2 feet to it. And I know you're going to have to wait 6 to 8 weeks usually to, you know, for them to make the trailer. We just got to find a trailer, y'all. All right, we will see y'all next time.